Also today, a pledge from Canada to double its military presence in the vulnerable Baltic region, with more personnel deploying to Latvia.
Well, today, I am announcing that we are going to more than double our presence, deploying up to an additional 1,200 members of the Canadian Armed Forces to serve and defend democracy and the rule of law. These additional personnel will reinforce and enhance our land, maritime, and air capabilities and support special operations in Central and Eastern Europe.
The $2.6 billion spending commitment over the next 3 years also includes weapon systems and support for intelligence and cyber activities. After Trudeau made the announcement, he met with some of the 800 Canadian troops now stationed in Latvia. Canada leads the NATO battle group in Latvia. Trudeau is now in neighboring Lithuania for tomorrow's NATO summit. The CBC's Evan Dyer is part of our news team covering the Prime Minister's trip and has the latest.
The whole Canadian deployment in Latvia was almost able to fit in this one dining hall today at Campadagi, and that, say Canada's allies, needs to change. There are currently about 800 Canadian soldiers stationed here at Campadagi as part of NATO's battle group in Latvia. Today, Prime Minister Trudeau committed to spend $1.2 billion over the next 3 years to more than double the number of Canadian Forces members here to 2,000 by the beginning of 2026. Adagi is one of 8 NATO bases set up in Eastern Europe in response to Russian aggression against Ukraine. NATO wants each base ready to handle a full-sized brigade, about 5,000 troops.
These additional personnel will reinforce and enhance our land, maritime, and air capabilities and support special operations in Central and Eastern Europe.
The Canadians don't have to produce the whole brigade by themselves. There are 9 other nations in the Latvia battle group, but Canada is expected to lead and to provide the biggest contingent. Some countries are moving faster. The British say they can field a brigade at their base in Estonia. The Germans have already run a brigade-sized drill next door in Lithuania.
I really believe that the only thing which could stop Russians from escalating further is really military and credible military force.
Trudeau's commitment to put about 2,000 Canadian troops in Europe could prove hard to fulfill for a military that's already stretched thin and having trouble recruiting. But with Canada also nowhere near the 2% NATO defense spending target, it does give him something to point to when this summit kicks off tomorrow. Evan Dyer, CBC News, Vilnius, Lithuania.